So this simple scalping strategy that I'm going to be showing you in this video today is profitable, is repeatable, is something that anybody can learn and anybody can start. This is a strategy that gives us results like this that you see on the screen. It's not just me, my students are also crushing it. And just today I was able to make $2,600. So what I'm going to show you is something that works, is something that is clear, is a pattern that you can follow, and at the end of this video you are going to be clear enough to have a strategy that you can start using. Even if you are just starting out, I want to encourage you that everyone started from there. And if you are still struggling and you are not making money in the stock market yet, I want you to know that everyone that you see making money today actually started from there. When I started, I had no idea what a candlestick is, but because I was persistent, I kept working hard. I've gotten to the point where I'm able to make monies like this every day in the stock market. And the main thing that has really helped me to become profitable is because I've simplified everything. I don't stay glued on my chart. I trade about 90 minutes a day, and then I go along my day doing other things. The strategy I'm going to show you today is something that even if you are working, you are having a full-time job, right? How do you handle it? I used to have a full-time job. I used to work as a senior DevOps engineer, and during that time when I was working, I was still trading. So I was not able to trade the 9:30 market, as I've shown us so many videos on the channel regarding the open gate. So if you have not watched that video and you are new here, I will encourage you to make sure that you watch this open gate strategy, because that's one of the things that have really made me profitable and is a strategy that I use every day, right? But if you don't see your open gate strategy, what do? Sometimes people start forcing trades if they don't see their strategy. That is what I want to show you today. If you don't see your open gate strategy, or maybe you are working full-time and then you come to the chart when that open gate period has already passed, what are you going to do? So that is what I'm going to show you today. The good thing about it is that it's very clear, it's very structured, it's something that any beginner can start using even from today. One of the highest questions that I hear you guys ask me is, these strategies, right, who is it for, or which kind of market can we trade? I want to let you know that it is just for any liquid asset. If you are trading any liquid assets are assets that you can easily buy and sell. So there is so much liquidity. There are many buyers and there are many sellers. So you can get into the market and come out immediately without wasting any time. There are some other things that you can buy and sell. But let's say, for example, penny stocks. If you are doing something like that, that will not be good for a strategy like this, because you cannot easily buy so much and come out immediately. So you can trade stocks, forex, crypto, futures, anything in the market, so long as it is liquid. So how does this strategy work? The first thing that you are going to do when you get to your computer, it doesn't matter what time you get to your computer. It could be at 9:30 when the market opens at the New York time, or my time is 6:30, that's fine. It could be that it was at 3 p.m. that you came back from work and then you wanted to trade, right? Because the future market is open 23 hours every day. That is one amazing thing about the future market, because you can trade anytime that you want. You come to the chart. Now what are you going to do? I want you to still go back and trace your first 5-minute candle, okay? So right now I'm here on 5 minutes, and this is the first 5-minute candle. This means that even if market opened when you were sitting on your computer, or you came later on, this is still going to work. So come here and trace your first 5-minute candle, just as I've done right here. What do? I just come here and I take this horizontal ray, and then I click here just like this at the bottom, and then I also do it at the top here. So now we have the first 5-minute candle, we are set. The next thing is that, so you drop down to your 1 minute time frame. So you drop down to your 1 minute time frame. So this is 6:30 my time when the market opened, and this is our first 5-minute candle. Now what are you doing? Still following our open gate strategy. If you don't know that strategy, if you are completely new to the channel, I'm going to put a video here that you can go ahead and watch. That will help you to be able to understand what I mean by the open gate strategy. That is the strategy that has given me the highest breakthrough in my trading journey. But what I'm showing you here is that if the open gate doesn't hold, what do? So now you see how we've come here. Now sometimes people are going to force trade, and then they are trying to take trades inside here, and they are trying to go up, they are trying to go down. Personally, I don't take any trade inside this first 5 minutes until I'm just waiting for a breakthrough and a retest. So now we come here, see right here, there's a breakthrough right here, but there was no retest and it came back down. Now some people will force it and take trades here. You don't do that. It comes here and it breaks through, it comes back just like this. It's not yet giving us any signal for any entry. Now you see how this comeback is inside, so it comes back inside our first 5 minute candle. So this is a no-go zone. Now one thing that I want you to know is that personally right here, that's where I will not take any trade, because it's telling us that there is consolidation in the market. And if there is consolidation, what does that mean? It means that demand and supply is exactly the same. And if demand and supply is the same, us as traders, right, we want that increment, we want that momentum. And if there is no momentum in the market and you go and you are buying where demand and supply is exactly the same, then price is not going to change, so you will not be able to make money. So you don't want to force it. You don't want to stay in a place like this when price is struggling. Buyers and sellers, they are at the same rate, they are selling at the same price, so you are not going to make any profit like that. So you just wait and wait for momentum in the market. That's the most important thing when it comes to your trading journey. Remember that you have this capital. You don't want to lose this money. You are a business person. You want to secure your money and you want to take that money to make money, right? So you don't want to enter the market randomly. So you see how it comes back inside here. So this is a no-go zone for us. And then it comes, it breaks through again, it comes back. Just see how it is doing all of this, right? Now we have not seen our strategy yet. The open gate has not yet shown. What do? You see how it comes and it breaks through here. It breaks through here, but it didn't give us any retest and it keeps going. Now with this kind of market, you see how it has broken through. There is some momentum happening here. That is what I want to show you, and that is a trade that I personally took today. So you see how at this point it's starting to make higher high and higher low, higher high and higher low, higher high and higher low. So it's telling us that it's on an upward trend. So if you are not sure, you can't really tell it, you can just come here, you come here, you can take this ray like this, and then you can see how it's not going straight again like this as it was going. Now it's starting to go up. You can see that there is higher high and higher low forming. So I like to do this, and I'll clone it and put on the other side, so it can really show us now clearly that we are going up like this, higher highs and higher lows. So how do we take advantage of this? Now let me show you here. If you have watched a video on market structure, you will see that this is a structure that is forming here like this. You can see the structure forming here just like this, right? Now how do we take advantage of that? At this point, when this breaks out, you see that something is now happening. There is a momentum candle that has broken out here. It's telling us that buyers are more in control. You are waiting to see. Now what are you going to do? You are waiting to see if there is going to be a retest here, and now it doesn't retest. How do you know if you should take this trade or not? That is the secret. So let me show you something. When I'm trading, right, immediately I start seeing higher highs and higher lows forming. I'm going to come like this. I'm going to take my ray and I'll start putting it like this. See, the first one I'm going to put like this when it makes that first higher high, and I'm just sitting there watching. I'm still inside my no-go zone, which is the first 5 minutes, which is our open gate. So but I see that it breaks through and then it comes back and it retests here and it continues. So guess what? I'm going to take this out, right? I'm not taking that trade because we are still inside here. The next one, it breaks through right like that. I'm going to come and I'm going to take this and I'll just put it here again like this. So what am I waiting for? You see how it breaks through, it forms these higher highs, it comes back and it retests here and then it continues again up. So that is where I am going to take my trade. So I enter the trade here and then I just roll it up to this next zone. I hope it's clear. If you check the daily paycheck, the book that I've written, this method is inside and it is called the foundation zone. So if you are interested to learn more, you can go ahead and check the daily paycheck down below. So any information that you need, everything is in the description box down below. You can go ahead and also check it out. So overcomers, if this is something that is making sense to you, I want you to go ahead and put it in the comment section that this is making sense. So now the secret is you not trading so many different strategies. You focus on a simple strategy that you can see every day, that you can see it and is repeatable. Now, overcomers, tell me, if you come here, everybody who understands this, what will make you to lose money in the market? You don't need to force it. You just come, right? You take it at the top, you draw it like that. You see how it comes back and it touches here and then it starts going. You just go ahead and then you take your trade. It's the same thing. Let's say, for example, you were taking this other trade and it happens, and this happens all the time in the market. The one thing that I will tell you is that don't force it. Let me know in the comment section if you have understood it. Just go ahead and put in the comment section that I have understood. Let me know if what I've explained is actually making sense to you. So one of the things that people struggle with is how to actually enter and the risks that is involved in every trade that you take. So the simplest way to go about it, you can keep it consistent and just say, okay, you are going to do 1:2. If you are losing in a trade, you are going to lose 1, and if you are making profit, you are going to make 2. That is how your account is going to increase. So let's say you use a strategy like this. I have back tested it, and you can have like 70% win rate, right? That means that there are some times that it's not going to work. You are going to make losses. There is no strategy that is perfect that you are going to make 100% win rate. But now, if you are making 70%, some people actually make 40% win rate, but they are still successful because they are making sure that they come out where their losses are, and then when they are taking their profit, they make sure that they keep it consistent every time, and it is 2:1. So I personally prefer to do 1:3. So let's assume that, okay, you came here, you enter this trade here. After it touched here, what are you going to do? You are going to enter the trade there. You are going to buy there. Your stop loss, where is your stop loss going to be? So you enter this trade right here. Your stop loss is directly below this candle, right? That's the lowest candle before the reversal takes place. So your stop loss is right below this, and then now you enter the trade right here. Your take profit is going to be right here. So this is just 1:2. And if you keep it consistent like this every time, you are going to become profitable in the market. So what I do is that I use stop loss. So I bring up my stop loss as price is going up. I'll bring my take profit right here. So I take profit on my zone. So this is going to be my take profit. But I'm already conscious that when it gets to 2 and I start seeing that there is any reversal, I will come out of the market. The only thing that I will do is that I will just increase my profit if I am already profitable. My stop loss remains constant. I come out of the trade if it gets to my stop loss. That is why I can be profitable consistently, because I'm following my strategy. I'm following my risk management rules. Hopefully you've gotten a strategy that you can start trading. So my encouragement to you is that go ahead and back test it. Now, even when you back test it, if you are completely new and you back test with paper money, there is no risk involved in paper money. So it really doesn't make so much difference. My encouragement is that get a prop firm. You can use Apex. That is what I use. You can use Apex. Most of the time they have 80% sale. You can check in the description box down below. You are going to see a link, and so you can use Apex because you have that risk, you have that money component involved. It's really going to help you and guide you as you take trades in the market. So overcomers, I hope everything is clear. I wish you all the best on your journey. Go ahead and click on this next video that is going to help you to perfect your strategy. I'm going to see you in that video.